Assalamu'Alaikum guys, welcome back to my channel. I pray that you are all in the best of health and iman. If you're wondering where have I been, read the first comments in the comment section. But guys, this is my ultimate Ramadan prep cleaning routine. If you haven't seen my ultimate Ramadan preparation video where I include everything that I do to prepare for Ramadan, definitely watch that video. I will link it down below. But yeah guys, this is what I do to clean my house and have it ready and fresh to start the month of Ramadan, because you know, who's got time, right? I'm gonna link all the products that I use in my cleaning routine in the description box down below. So to begin with guys, I start off with my bedding area. I live in an apartment that is known as a bedsit, which is basically one large open space that is like your living space that you can divide into different compartments. And then I have my kitchen and my bathroom, and I've lived in this apartment for since 2009. So everything was starting to look a little bit dingy. So I have been redecorating, and that's one of the reasons why I've been away. But yeah, guys, I start off with underneath my bed because that place collects so much dust. So I hoover underneath there and I mop and I make sure that I get the baseboards. Now, before I continue with what I do for my cleaning routine, I just wanted to mention, guys, the funding that we're raising to complete the masjid, we have come so far, but we do need a little bit more money to finish off the masjid. So if you haven't donated, please make sure you donate for the sake of Allah. I will leave a link to where you can donate in the description box down below. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will leave a link to a video that I made explaining exactly what, you know, this whole raising money for masjid is about, so make sure you watch that video. But yes, we will be super grateful guys if you can donate for the sake of Allah. Okay, so back to the cleaning now. Yep, I'm just cleaning my bedside lamp, which was just gross, guys. It was so gross, but alhamdulillah, it's so satisfying when you're cleaning and you clean everything and it just looks so nice. So yeah. So yeah, just making sure that underneath my bed is nice and clean, and then I'm going to be putting everything back where it should be, and yeah, moving on because I've got a lot to do guys in today's video. So
Lord, you give us the sun, we'll be up to the night. You give me the bread I eat daily. Now I might be alive, cause someday I'll get married. And for this I'm so thankful. I wanna say thank you for mama. She was my angel. You taught me love, you taught me patience. I learned from my pains. You're so amazing. I've gained and I've lost. Your love is a lassie. When I look what I got, I look what you give me, and for that I say thank you. Next, thank you. Next, I say thank you. Next, for what you give me, I'm so grateful. Yes, thank you. Next, thank you. Next, I say thank you. Next, for what you give me, spend my time with my friends. I ain't worried about nothing. You alone, no one else. All your passion for passion. Oh yeah. Every day when I sin, Lord, you wash it away. You showed me your mercy. Forgive my past. You taught me love. You taught me patience. I learned from my pains. You're so amazing. I've gained and I've lost. Your love is all I see when I look what I found. No need for searching, and for that I say thank you. Next, thank you. Next, I say thank you. Next, for what you give me, I'm so grateful. Yes, thank you. Next, thank you. Next, I say thank you. Next, for what you give me, I'm so grateful. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, for what you give me, I'm so grateful. Yes, got so much love, got so much patience. I learned from my pain. It turned out amazing. I've gained and I've lost. Your love is all I see when I look what I found. No need for searching, and for that I say thank you. Next, thank you. Next, I say thank you. Next, for what you give me, I'm so grateful. Yes, thank you. Next, thank you. Next, I say thank you. Next, for what you give me, I'm so grateful. Yes, thank you. Yes. you give us the sun, we'll be up to the night. You give me the bread I eat daily. Now I'm happy alive, cause someday I'll get married. And for this I'm so thankful. I wanna say thank you for my mom. She was my angel. You taught me love, you taught me patience. I learned from my pains. You're so amazing. I've gained and I've lost. Your love is a loss. When I look what I got, I look what you give me, and for that I say thank you. Next, thank you. Next, I say thank you. Next, for what you give me, I'm so grateful. Yes, thank you. Next, thank you. Next, I say thank you. Next, for what you give me, spend my time with my friends. I ain't worried about nothing. You alone, no one else. All your past life for passion. Oh yeah. Every day when I sin, Lord, you wash it away. You showed me your mercy. Forgive my past. You taught me love. You taught me patience. I learned from my pains. You're so amazing. I've gained and I've lost. Your love is all I see when I look what I found. No need for searching, and for that I say thank you. Next, thank you. Next, I say thank you. Next, for what you give me, I'm so grateful. Yes, thank you. Next, thank you. Next, I say thank you. Next, for what you give me, I'm so grateful. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, for what you give me, I'm so grateful. Yes, got so much love, got so much patience. I learned from my pain. It turned out amazing. I've gained and I've lost. Your love is all I see when I look what I found. No need for searching, and for that I say thank you. Next, thank you. Next, I say thank you. Next, for what you give me, I'm so grateful. Yes, thank you. Next, thank you. Next, I say thank you. Next, for what you give me, I'm so grateful. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, yeah. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, yeah.
So as you guys can see, the color scheme at the moment is a bit crazy. So I've had this desk for quite a while, and once upon a time it did go with my home decor, but it doesn't anymore. So I'm thinking I might do some kind of like a DIY to revamp it or just get a new one, but I don't really want to get a new one because I like the fact that it has that space where I can keep my prayer mats. So yeah, pretty happy about how it's turned out. Moving on from my desk, I'm going to be cleaning the little IKEA table that I have on the side there with some past papers that I'm yet to still mark. Yeah, just make sure that place is nice and clean as well. And then I'm going to be moving on to my floors. I did hoover and mop the floors, but this video would be forever if I actually showed everything. Okay, so I walked into my kitchen and I must say I was quite overwhelmed. The space I really want to get clean, guys, is this cupboard. It is a mess. So I just started off by getting everything out of there, and we're going to go straight into reorganizing and clearing up this crazy mess, basically.
Motivation, my one solution is the story of my Nabi. Oh yeah, now I'm lonely in the corner, right? Thinking I'm heading to all these other places are tempting, but I'm empty. I wanna fill up my mind. Now I'm pushing, oh my Lord, I'm praying. How amazing is it gonna be like? Oh, stepping inside the MASJID. Oh, I wish I could find myself in Medina. I've been thinking, right, I wanna be there. Oh, I wish I could find myself in Medina. I've been dreaming, right, I wanna be there. He's my role model. Telegram my wishes, cause I know that it's only two. Oh yeah, wanna increase my love, that I come for the chosen one. All these other places are tempting, but I'm empty. Wanna fill up my mind. Now I'm pushing, oh my Lord, I'm praying. How amazing is it gonna be like, oh, stepping inside the MASJID. Oh, I wish I could find myself in Medina. I've been thinking right, I wanna be there. Oh, I wish I could find myself in Medina. I've been dreaming right, I wanna be there. With love and affection, love you beauty nation of black and white and yellow, brown and no discrimination. I love Islam too, I know I make the right selection. Now all that's left for me to do is just follow this sunnah. Oh, I wish I could find myself in Medina. I've been thinking right, I wanna be there. Oh, I wish I could find myself in Medina. I've been dreaming right, I wanna be there.
Okay, so after clearing and reorganizing everything, it's time to have everything put back in its right place. I couldn't make up my mind how I wanted it to look, so I kept just trying different ways until I found what worked best for me. Yeah, I love honey, as you guys can see, loads of it in there. But yeah, I do like that everything now has a space and it's all nice and clean and clear looking, ready for my Ramadan shopping, which I've got to do in a day or two. Okay, so now it's time for me to clear my worktop and just put all the rubbish in the bin. There was so much expired stuff, guys, that was still sitting in there. It's like, oh my God, like it's been a while since I cleaned this. Okay, so moving on to my cups, I had so many random mugs that were like different colors, different shapes and sizes. And I thought, you know what, it's time to have something that's all uniformed and all looks nice and clean. I'm not throwing all of them away. I'm putting some of them away in my pantry. But just for the aesthetics of it and just to make sure that I have enough of the same types of cups, I'm just going to keep the ones that look good in here because this is what I use on an everyday basis. So yeah, I'm super happy with how it turned out. Look guys, isn't that really clean? Okay, so funny enough, when I was filming this video, I got a notice of a comment that was made and someone was asking me, oh Nafisa, how do you organize your spices? And it made me smile because I was like, they have no idea. I have no organization to my spices. I literally put them all in one airtight container and I shut that container and that is it. But funny enough, actually, since filming this video, I went to B&M the other day and I found the perfect spice organization rack with the spices in there. I might share it with you guys later on, but yeah, now I'm just moving on to cleaning my bin because it just got so full. I was like, no, I can't carry on like this, let's just take it out. So spraying it with some of the Method all-purpose disinfectant cleaner and then putting it in a new bag. And all I've got to do now is just make sure all my dishes are washed because I do not have a dishwasher. Number one, because this kitchen is way too small for a dishwasher. And number two, I don't really think you need it when you live on your own. I mean, how many dishes can one person use? Clearly a lot because look at my pile. I had just cooked the other day, so I did have some pots and pans to clean. But yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Okay, so now moving on to my cooker. Now you might be thinking, what is that on the side that it looks so gross and dirty? Yeah, the yellow bit on the corner of my cooker, which you will see in a minute. Basically, when I first moved into this apartment, I don't know if I was baking or what I was doing, but I accidentally left the oven part open, and guys, the oven was hot at the time, so it started to melt off the plastic top section. So that's why that whole top section looks yellow, and you will see it in a minute. But oh, it was super gross. But ever since then, I could not get it off. So oh well, that's my problem. So yeah, I had my microwave nice and clean, and now I'm just moving on to cleaning the top section of my gas cooker. I have had this gas cooker ever since I've lived in this apartment, and I think it might be time to get something new, but I'm just like, it works fine and it doesn't look that bad, so maybe I can go for another year or so without getting a new one. But yeah, I'm just doing a whole bunch of washing all the top surface area bits of the gas cooker. and just putting everything back, making sure it all looks nice and tidy. Obviously, I don't have a lot of workspace, so I just have to, clean as I go along. But isn't that so nice and clean? That looks satisfying to me. Okay, so now that I've cleared all my worktops and work surfaces, it's time to start putting everything back. I have a little smoothie corner, guys, because obviously you guys know I don't drink coffee. So for me, smoothie corner is just about right in my household. And it motivates me to stay on my healthy eating lifestyle change. I was going to say diet, but I'm not on a diet. It's a lifestyle change. So yeah, just putting everything back. Okay guys, so once my floors are done, my kitchen is nice and clean and ready for me to begin the month of Ramadan in a clear and clean space. I hope this inspires you guys to get up, clean your environment and just welcome Ramadan in the most positive way. This will be my last video before Ramadan comes in, so I hope that you guys have a brilliant Ramadan preparation and that you have all of your plans and everything in place. Don't forget, I will leave the video that I made last year linked down below, so watch that. Thank you guys for watching, and insha'Allah I will see you all in my next video. Assalamualaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.